But nah.
I will say this though. Speaking of Hitman, I know y'all got the brotherhood going on. I'm excluded. I understand why. It is what it is.
Yo, y'all inspired us to have the sisterhood now.
I understand why.
Niggas is crazy.
We got the sisterhood working.
I understand why. So it's cool. It's cool.
That ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
But within the brotherhood, we see Hitman and Calicoe arguing about stuff. Just because it's public, I can't ask you, but you could deny. You could pass on this if you want, because I understand what personal relationships mean. In their argument, whose side are you taking?
I'm taking the side that for what they was talking about as far as QP saying what he said about Sin and Calicoe retweeting and laughing at that at the same time, calling somebody a brother, I'm taking the side that that's wrong. You know what I mean? I'm taking the side that's wrong. But me knowing Calicoe, knowing what kind of nigga he is,
right?
He really don't care. Like, it's to the point where if the shoe was on the other foot, he would laugh too. He would laugh. He wouldn't care. So
I saw
Calicoe
that.
Don't think he's wrong. You know what
I saw that. Knowing how close Calicoe and Hollow was, I saw that when he did his review, was like, I'm gonna be honest, my nigga. Like, I'm not faking the funk.
Right.
It is what it is. And I believe Calicoe got a deeper rapport with Clean than he does with Hitman.
Yeah. But that still shouldn't matter, though. It shouldn't matter. If you see somebody talking bad about somebody's personal relationship, who you proclaim as your brother, stay out of it. You don't laugh. You don't join in on the joke. Even though, like I said, I know Calicoe, and I know he's the type of nigga that laughs at anything. He'll laugh at his own pain. You know what I'm saying? He'll laugh at his own shit. So I don't think he was trying to be malicious. I don't think he was trying to be like, that's just how he is.
For the people that don't know what's the exact tweet, what was it?
John. Well, the exact tweet was Clean Paper said, he said, Sinny sin about the Sinny sin. I think that's what it was.
And he said something else too. He said, tell her to come holler at me or some shit like that, somewhere along them lines. Like, basically shooting his shot, damn near dirty Mac.
Right, but what Calicoe laughed at was the Sinny sin about the Sinny sin.
So he never replied. He was under that one too, though, the other one.
He was under that one too?
According to their argument.
According to their argument.
I didn't see it.
I don't like that.
Right.
Yeah. And I know Hitman too. Hitman is very, like, passionate about shit. Like, you can have a regular argument with him. He's over the top with it. He's over the top with it. You know what I mean? So when he looks at certain things and he feels some kind of way, he just falls back. He will really just not fuck with a nigga if he feel like somebody doing some funny shit. And I think
I understand that, and I get it, because I felt that way certain times. But I also understood, like, if I can't laugh at myself, then I'm doing something wrong. You know what I mean? Like, I'm taking myself way too seriously if I can't just laugh at my friends as something funny.
Nah, I don't think it's that he can't. I know for a fact now that he can't laugh, because we fried a nigga a lot. You know what I mean? But it's like it's to him. You know what I mean? And it's to him. I think on a public platform, it's like when you take things there, you know what I mean? And being that he's in a given position he's in, he look at it like, you know, niggas is hating. Niggas is hating. He feels like that. You know what I mean? You got to think, if everybody came up together and it seemed like out of everybody you came up with, you shot past them. Now all of a sudden, in the beginning, we was brothers. Now there's shots being taken. You saying shit publicly that I wouldn't say about none of you niggas. And if you can't pull up nowhere where Hitman was saying shit about niggas, you can't say he's acting funny or anything, because that's how he carries it. That's his character. Everybody got their own characteristics. Like, he's real, like, big on that. So you gotta understand his position too. You know what I mean? Everybody's attacking him, and you supposed to be my brother, and you attacking me with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, It doesn't matter. You can't never, the bigger you get, the more eyes on you, the more negative shit. And you can't just act like you just got the toughest skin in the world, like none of that shit is getting to you. We all had.
But it is, yeah, it happens.
It happens.
But I can't say this, though. There is a point where you just gotta stop reading comments.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's hard to not read comments. It's hard.
All right, so
it's not the YouTube comments that you're reading. It's the mentions you getting. You gotta think, okay, if you put out anything, music, a battle, videos, you're looking for feedback.
Well, this is why I feel like Hitman don't fuck with me because of what me and Mook said on the show as far as like they diss record towards Eminem. And we might have overdid it because we was drinking.
You know he's not fucking with you because of that? You know he's not fucking with you because of that?
I feel like it. Okay. And the sad part about it is I can't have a conversation with people when they start feeling a certain way. I feel like they cut off any type of pathway where you can reconcile. So it's like, you're not fucking with me. I can't even talk to you and tell you my point of view because you just not fucking with me.
But did you try to talk to him before you did the show, though?
Before I did the show, I felt like we had a good rapport. Hitman was ready to fight a bouncer to get me into a Wild 'N Out event.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I respected that because he didn't supposed to be from Brooklyn, and he didn't even answer my calls. Hitman, the one who came down and was like, "Yo, they gotta get in."
And that's the thing with Hitman too. This is what I feel like. Like my personal opinion, me knowing him, Hitman does go out his way a lot to show love. He does do things that he knows he doesn't have to. Right. So when he sees people and it seems like niggas is turning on him or speaking negatively on him, it's like, damn, like, you know what I mean? Like, word, like, I wouldn't have went this far. Like, let's talk about the Eminem diss, right?
Right.
It was bad feedback from the battle rap community.
Quick question.
You could give your opinion.
Quick question.
You could give your opinion.
How did you feel about the diss?
It shouldn't have happened. I feel like them niggas shouldn't have. I feel like, and I told them this, I feel like, well, I can't even say, I did tell them this, but I can't even really say, I feel like they shouldn't have jumped in it to begin with. You know what I mean? Right. But at the same time, this nigga Nick Cannon changed niggas' lives, bro. You know what I mean? I know this firsthand. You know what I mean? And I've been around this nigga. Nick Cannon is really a good dude. Like, and it's like, all right. And this is rap beef. And you know your man is not the best rapper. He's not a battle rapper. He got battle rappers on his team. Eminem is a battle rapper. So I bet, let's do it. It's all in fun and games type shit. So, and nobody knew what kind of feedback it was going to be. But no, it wasn't a good diss record. It wasn't. But what I'm saying is at the time, everybody got their opinion. And it's looking like, damn, if it's not as good as a battle rap community, just don't say nothing. I think it'd be better for niggas to not even say nothing.
But then it's kind of like we being fake.
That's not being fake by not saying nothing.
No, I'm gonna tell you why. Nobody said don't try it again. Nobody said don't ever try it again. Niggas just said your first try is not working.
I get it. But
you need to X that out and then go at this nigga for 50 fucking bars. Cause it's fucking Eminem.
But that wasn't that's not what niggas said. That's not what niggas said though. Niggas didn't just say that. Even if you said that in so many words, it was in the middle of bashing it. Now, on top of the world and Eminem fans is on these niggas' neck. He don't even got the battle rap community to you got the battle rap community laughing at it. It's one thing giving real criticism. You got the battle rap community really speaking bad on it. It's like, damn. And this nigga's like, you know what I mean? It's like us. So you got the world already at us. Now it's a battle rap community. Now it's y'all too. So it's like, all right. You know what I mean? It's like, come on. Like, and then not knowing these niggas are, and this is probably why a lot of niggas criticize it too, because they basically frontline as far as battle rap goes in the industry. You know what I mean? Because they represent battle rap on the diss to Eminem. where everybody with Nick Cannon, where everybody is tuned in. So I could understand if niggas would rather the best product out that they could put out. You know what I mean? Like, but it's how niggas was criticizing. I don't think it was criticizing. It was
we might have overdid it. We might have overdid it because we was drinking. We was drinking. We was indulging.
Overdid it, and it's not just
we
you.
overdid it.
If he felt a way about you, it's because he got a relationship with you. He felt like he had love for you at one point. So now you see that on top of the pressure. You got to look at how much pressure niggas is under. You know what I mean? Niggas can act irrationally at the point when shit is happening because of the pressure you're under. Later on, you could think about it and be like, all right, that might have been petty. That might have been whatever. But at the time, it's like, dog, like, damn, you fucking me. You saying this, boom, boom. Because I didn't voice my opinion about the diss record publicly, but it wasn't bashing. Then I left it at that. Like, and I spoke to the niggas too.
What did you say?
I don't remember, somewhere along the lines, I didn't like it. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't like the diss record. I mean, I felt like it could have been better without Nick Cannon. I think Nick being on it made it worse than what it could be, honestly. You know what I mean? You know, and then on top of that, niggas don't take into account how this record could have been about. These niggas probably did this record in 20 minutes.
It sounded like it.
On the spot. Yeah, quick, on the spot. Just do something for fun, like type shit. Like, that's what it was. Niggas ain't really sitting down preparing for this shit like they would do for a battle.
So, yeah, but it's Eminem. It's Eminem.
But what can niggas really say about
being a battle rapper, right? Being a battle rapper. Now, let's consider, from my perspective, battle rapper goes at Eminem. How many fans do you think hit me up and was like, yo, this your man's? Like, is this supposed to be good? What am I supposed to say?
You can say what you want to the fans. You can say that, but you got a platform that people are tuned in, and you on there with Murder Mook. So it's like almost like pushing an agenda, even though you're not pushing an agenda. You voicing your opinion, how you feel, but you got all these views tuned in. You used your platform this is how he taking it, to bash a nigga that got love for you.
But it wasn't like you know what? I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, and I totally understand. And Hitman, if I don't know if you're watching, you're probably not watching. Hitman, Charlie, if y'all felt like we overdid it, I felt like you could have gave us a phone call. You could have told us like, yo, you my man. What the fuck is you doing?
But then so let me play devil's advocate. What would that have done after you already did your show? After you already did it and it got the views, and then they call and say, Matt, what was up? What could that have done? The show was already out. They could turn around and be like, yo, Matt, you could have gave them a call beforehand, but like, yo, I ain't like it. You know, I gotta talk about it on my platform. You know, I'm gonna
be real. I didn't know nothing about it when it happened. Mook brought it up, and we watched it in the shop.
Right.
So everything was on the fly. Everything was on the fly. You get a little bit of Hennessy involved. We might have overdid it, and I apologize for that, because I feel like as a battle rapper, I don't want to do anything to insult my peers that's really making headlines in this shit. You dig what I'm saying? But at the same time, as battle rappers, we always gonna be competitive. We always gonna be like shooting shots at each other, because shooting shots at each other is what gets us paid.
Yeah, but this is industry. This is us against them. Remember, you gotta remember that too.
I don't feel like it's us against them, because I don't look at it as it's a separate world. Now, John, just being real, if you go to an industry party with a bunch of rappers that put out records, you walk in, do these niggas not know who you are?
Love. The hip hop BET Awards open my, that shit fucked me up. But at the same time, that doesn't mean they're not looking at us separate. So we can't, it's almost like the segregation between black and white, right? People want equal rights. Black people is crying for equal rights, but the whites is not looking at us like equal. No matter how many times we cry for equal rights, the whites not looking at us like
I can't agree with you, because in the same instance, if you walk into them, when you walk into them situations, there be niggas that sold 1 million records like, John, what up?
And do them same niggas tweet your battle?
No.
They talk about it.
When they see
I always say that. That be my point.
That's what I'm saying, though, man. Like, I see what you're saying because this is all a rap industry, but it's still us against them because they looking at us as separate. They got a fear of us. If they got a fear of battle rappers to figure out how to make music for real, they don't want that. If we make
music and we start going at niggas, it's over. It's over. Fact.
So if we go in that,
I will say this: there's not many battle rappers that retweet what I do either.
True.
Because yeah,
that's true.
That's a big problem too.
Now, when you drop your mixtapes, even if I ain't listened to it, I'm hitting retweet.
Right.
Yeah.
You got the same way.
If it come across my attention, I'll retweet it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm the same exact way, bro.
Right.
Niggas send me they shit.
Now, from my perspective, I know what it's like to be at the bottom, like to go through some shit and be at the bottom. And I don't remember niggas hitting my phone. So I look at things differently. At the same time, I'm like, these are my peers. I don't know. It's a catch-22 between being honest and being loyal.
I think it's just how you go about it. That's a good point, though.
My fans pay my bills. So I got to be honest with them. But then my battle rap peers, like, we have opportunities that we can one day share. So, but unless it's happening right then and there, you don't really, like, consider it. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah.
And, you know, I guess it's important to reach out.
I'm going to say this now.
You got in the media, man. This is the problem. You got on the other side.
No, I guess the thing.
For me, it's not a problem because I've accepted, like, look, I've been through enough shit to know who's on my side and who's not on my side. If it's a question of loyalty, all right, cool. I know when I went through something, who did business with the other side, who still was representing for everybody, and who just stayed on my side. I understand that. And in the same instance, I can't tell nobody turn down a check because I got beef with these niggas. Because at the end of the day, your main loyalty is to feed your family. So for me, it's like it's mixy, because it's like I got this memory of niggas still fucking with somebody that I hated. Seeing the tweets, seeing the conversations. I hate this nigga, but y'all still talking with him. Y'all still battling him, still getting him checks. So I don't look at it like, all right, y'all set the rules. Y'all made me understand, because a lot of niggas that claim they fuck with me was doing shit like that. So I look at it like I can be honest with my opinion without, you know what I mean? Like, without any backlash, because I feel like niggas should be honest about what they did when I was at my lows. You dig what I'm saying?
That's a fact. But did niggas speak against you at your lowest, though? You gotta think of it like that, too.
A couple niggas did.
Yeah, a couple niggas did.
Couple niggas did. Like, I got so much love.
But you can't take that on the niggas that didn't, though. You can't take that out on the niggas that didn't. You're right. And I agree with you on that.
It's Hoffa, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work, you heard. Making fiends leave earth, you heard. Got your baby mama thirst, you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf, you heard. Told Jim I need a bomb I could drop on you niggas. Bad boy, I'm never gonna stop for you niggas. I don't give a fuck who you got is the illest. I solidify my spot with gorillas. Now I'm